All right, so in reference material, we have action guidance cards, checklists, scales, charts and rules, calculations, life flight information, some quick reference cards, and also TMR quick reference cards. So tapping on action guidance cards, you'll see here first MFR on scene. So this is if you're the first MFR on scene of a mass casualty incident or a disaster. Takes you through the step-by-step guide on what actions to perform and how to give a proper situation report using the methane format. Tap our top left arrow here. For checklist, scales, charts, and rules, we have a burn chart that calculates using the rule of nines the total body surface area burned for adults and pediatrics. We have the Cincinnati Pre-Hospital Stroke Scale, which brings us through the step-by-step guide on how to properly assess a patient for a stroke using facial droop, arm drift, and speech abnormalities. We have the Glasgow Coma Scale, or GCS. This is used to evaluate our level of consciousness in adult and pediatric patients. There's also a pain scale reference chart here. There's a couple different ways you can evaluate someone's level of pain using these charts. And click our top left arrow here to bring us back. So we have our calculations next. So O2 calculations. So this is for the D and M cylinders. So the D tanks or D cylinders being the typical ones that we have in our MFR kits. The M cylinders are the big ones that we have in the ambulance. So for the D oxygen cylinder, this gives you a nice reference. If you're giving someone some oxygen, we'll say, I'll zoom in here. We'll say we started our shift with 1,000 PSI and we're running 4 liters a minute. So that would give us 32 minutes of oxygen delivery. Top left arrow here to get us out of there. Out of calculations into life flight. We have our standby and launch criteria listed here. We also have our landing zone officer card. You may have seen this as a hard copy, that laminated piece of paper that goes through the landing zone officer referencing chart. So this is a nice digital copy that we can have on hand now. Don't have to go rooting through all our gear to find the reference card. Other quick reference cards include start triage. So this brings us through the protocol or the flow chart for mass casualty incidents for the triage, color coding patients into green, yellow, red, and black for the level of severity of their injuries. And we have a TMR quick reference card. So there's several subdivisions in here for the TMR reference card, talking about the overall TMR layout, the channel banks, main mobile radio operations, and also our TMR dispatch map here. Tap our top left arrow here, get us out of there and back to the main content.